Hi guys, welcome to another video on the FX30 where I'm just going to be going over how to control exposure settings such as the ISO, the aperture and the shutter speed. So I've got my FX30 here, and if I just press mode, I just want to be in a mode where I can control the exposure settings. So I'm just in the movie mode at the minute, where I'll be able to control all the settings. Still images, I believe you can use manual exposure, and then there's also some various auto exposure settings there, but I'm just going to stick with movie mode for today. So to control ISO, which if we remember is how sensitive the camera sensor is to light, we can use this wheel here, and if we turn it this way then it'll push up the ISO. So the sensor's more sensitive to light. Now remember, if we're pushing up the ISO, then you'll have a lot more kind of noise and grain in your image, so just keep that in mind. And if we turn it the other way, then we can turn the ISO back down. Now to control aperture, we just use this wheel at the back near the lens mount. And if we turn it this way, then we can close down the iris, so less light is going through the lens, but we have a deeper depth of field. And if we turn it the other way, we can open it back up, so more light is going through the lens, but we have a shallower depth of field, so just keep that in mind. Now to control shutter speed, which is how fast the shutter is opening and closing, we can use this wheel here. Now I've just got it on 160 at the minute, and if we turn it clockwise, we can create a quicker shutter speed, so the shutter's opening and closing more quickly, so there's less light being able to pass through, but we've also got less motion blur. And if we turn it the other way, then we can have a slower shutter speed. So I'll just put it to 1/10 of a second. So more light is able to get through, but there is more motion blur. I'll just set it back to 150, and that's normal if you're shooting 25 frames per second, is to set it to 150. That's about it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching.